Hi guys, it's Andy, and today is my 1 month on T. I actually had a lot of changes this month that I didn't think would actually happen. I'm very excited. I think my voice has finally changed. I really do. I can feel it more in my body, like when I talk. I can feel the vibrations in my chest more. Last night I was at the club performing in drag. That's why I still have makeup on. I don't know if you can see it. I know you can see a little shadow right there. Then I was sitting in a chair, and I was leaning against the chair, and I just had my hands on the little armrest things, and I could feel when I was leaning back in the chair, I could feel the vibrations when I was talking in my hands on the chair, and I don't know if that's happened before, but I just noticed it, and it was really fun. It was really, actually, really, really weird. I feel like a pressure when I talk in my throat right about here. Kind of like, when you're sick and you can't hit certain notes, whether they're low or whether they're high. I feel like I can't hit low notes anymore unless I really try. And I don't know why. It's really weird. But that's how my voice gets when I'm sick, unless I try. But it feels like I'm not going to be able to hit those notes, like the lower notes, but I actually can, and I am. As far as hair goes, I actually just noticed this when I tried to make this video before, and then I got a bunch of text messages, so it didn't really work out. But my arm hair, I don't think you can see it. Yeah, you kind of can. I have arm hair, kind of. But I started getting some right here on the inside of my arm, and I just noticed it. So, what up? A new update. I have crazy hair on the backs of my thighs. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it's on the backs of my thighs instead of on the fronts of my legs. But it's there, and I don't care. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I'm really excited to have it. Yeah, it's I didn't anticipate getting hair from my knee and the back of my leg, 3-4 inches up. I just have hair, huge dark amounts of hair everywhere. I have hair on my stomach now. I actually can, I'm not going to show you because my phone is very precariously balanced, but I've always had a lot of hair on my belly, always, but it's starting to reach down to my belly button. I'm starting to see it coming from the sides too. Muscle, I can see more specifically when I flex my arm muscles mainly, that I can see the muscles popping out more, a lot more. I've always had a lot of muscle, but I've always had flubby, so you could never tell that I can curl 20-25 pounds. And I gain muscle very fast, flexing my arm right here, my entire shoulder, other than this chubby, is rock solid. My neck, it's you can't even tell, but I've got a lot of neck muscle. I have a lot of pec muscle, and I think I talked about this in my last video, but getting out of the shower, I noticed my pec muscles more often, and I haven't been working out very much, and I should be. What?
You burning incense?
Yeah! I'm burning incense. Sorry. Sorry, family. My shots in my legs have changed where they are. So this is my leg, right? This is my knee. So this is my body. This is my butt and my body. So this is my leg, and this is my knee, and this is my shin bone kind of thing. I got my first shot around right here on my leg. And then my second shot was around right here on my leg. And now my most recent shot was right here. It was really weird. It's right up by, if you're wearing briefs, it's a few inches down from, about an inch or two down from where that line, the briefs line ends. So that's really weird, and I don't know why, but it's where I got my most recent shot. Hairline. I don't think I got up 2 hours ago after being out till 5 in the morning at the club. My hair is not done. I don't think my hairline has receded at all. It may have slightly, right in here. It's starting to go back. I think it's changed. I'm burning incense. And I'm moving my head around and moving the smoke around, sorry. When I was a kid, I used to have very long hair, and I used to keep it in a braid, tied back all the time. And I'm very used to seeing my face like this. And when I look at it now, it doesn't look the same as it used to at all. I used to hate seeing my face like this, and now I don't actually mind it at all, surprisingly. But I used to hate my face like this because it reminded me so much of when I was a kid, and I hated my face. I hated my hair when I was a kid, I really did. But now I'm kind of happy with it. Anything else? I'm no longer in my drag competition. I made it 8 out of 10 weeks in. I would say I made it 7 out of 15 contestants, but that's not really right because that means I should have been kicked off like week 5 or week 6. But I made it through week 8 after a bunch of contestants left, a bunch were brought back, random people were brought in. After all of that, I made it to the last 3 weeks of the competition, and I'm very happy with what I did. I'm very happy with who I went up against when I was eventually knocked out of the competition. He's a really great drag king, and he's a really good friend of mine, and he's decided to bring me back for a group competition this upcoming week in the competition, so I'm very happy about that. I do have some gigs lined up to perform, and I'm just excited about continuing drag. Kind of along those lines, I'm going to talk to my high school about being trans and about doing drag and about the whole T aspect of the LGBT, clear out some stereotypes, get some stuff out of the way. A good friend of mine who went to high school with me, who is also trans, who's about 7-8 months on T, he went last year to talk to the school, and I feel like he brought in a very different, or I will bring in a very different side of being trans than he did. Even though I've known him since he was 9 years old. We went to elementary school together, then we went to high school together. We've had the same group of friends. So even after all of that, we still have very different points of view on being trans, and we've gone through very different things. Also, I'm looking at hooking up with another college and going and hanging out and checking out their gender studies class and sitting in on their GSA meetings and doing drag performances with them, as well as incorporating drag performances with students from their school, with students from my school. I'm the VP of my GSA as a sophomore in college, and our GSA, we love everyone so much, so we don't actually have one president and one VP. We have 2 presidents and 2 VPs. So we all divvied the work separately, but we are all so close that we couldn't choose one person because we know that we can all bring different things to the table. So I'm looking forward to sharing information about being trans. I don't want to seem like I am the be-all end-all, because I'm not, and no one is, but I know that I have very different experiences from other people, and having identified as genderqueer and gender fluid for a very long time, and also questioned being on hormones, questioned getting surgery, questioning everything, everything down to my sexuality. I get shit from people because I mainly date lesbians, if that makes any sense. I date that, like, butch, lesbian, dykey kind of thing, and I think it's, like, the hottest thing on the planet. Like, goddamn. Like, Emma Watson with her haircut, I almost died. But, like, some people don't understand that, and I don't really understand it. I don't know. I really don't know, and I want to tell people about it, clear out stereotypes, because there shouldn't be any stereotypes. So, that's my goal. And I have to come out to the rest of my faculty before classes. Yeah, that's really it. That is my 1 month on T video. Talked a lot about a lot of things, but a lot's gone on in the past month. So, here it is. This is my first day on T. This is my voice, 1 month on T. See you guys.